Ekpa, you know, bro, from Ekpa, you know, bro, huh? Ah, yeah, I will not be the more. Why, you want?
Don't know. Biafra tourism.
All right, lovers of freedom, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So this is where you will get your update of what is happening in Finland. It's very, very hot. It's very, very hot in Finland. This is what the Nigerian government saw earlier. That is why they have been pushing all this propaganda news about Simon Ekpa, because they want to destroy this particular convention. That is the fact. They want to destroy this particular convention, but woe to them, because the Biafrans are storming Finland. Finland is very, very hot now. Thousands of Biafrans have stormed Finland for our redeclaration on 2nd of December. It will be broadcasted everywhere. So many human rights activities, so many world powers, so many people. Things they happen for Finland that I'm talking to you now. It's happening. So do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Turn on the notification button, because this is where you get all your legit information. This is where you get your legit information. Already, our chief of staff have been speaking since yesterday night. We are not backing down. We will expose the Nigerian state come 2nd of December. We will expose the killings, the way they have turned southeast to their own insecurity zone, because they mark their checkpoints, because they make money from the southeast, because they are the ones benefiting from this insecurity. They are the ones benefiting from this insecurity. So they will be exposed come 2nd of December. The whole world will realize the genocide that is happening in Nigeria. How this particular zoo country have been killing Christians. Do you know the number of Christians that have been killed in the north? Do you know the number of Christians that have been killed in the west, have been killed in the south? Already yesterday, a video showcased online of close to 8,000 terrorists invading Nigeria. So the U.S. government, the Israelite government, and different governments around the world need to come and liberate and help us in our liberation, because we are the only people fighting for our freedom. Because Nigeria is a Muslim country. Nigeria is an Islamic state, a terrorist country. Very soon, Nigeria will be like the likes of Afghanistan, because that is what it's going to turn to. That is what Nigeria is turning to gradually. Go to the North Central. So many local governments have been taken over by these bandits. Go to Benue. Do you know the amount of farmers that have been killed by these Fulani Janjaweeds? They want to Islamize the whole country. They want to make Islam a proper thing to do in the zoo country. That is why we are fighting for our liberation. The whole world will get to see everything come 2nd of December. It's happening in Finland. People are storming. They think it's by holding Simon Ekpa. We have thousands of Simon Ekpa storming Finland. And believe me, come 2nd of December, it will burst the whole social media network. The whole media houses in the zoo country will realize what we are fighting for. Now, let's continue from where our chief of staff. Where the chief of staff yesterday addressed so many things. This particular lady is powerful. She made address of so many things. So please relax. Stay tuned for more updates, because more updates will be coming up in this channel. Now relax as you listen.
Declaration or redeclaration, the United States of Biafra, again, is something that Biafrans have been looking forward to for years. So it's not just about me. And that's why I said that this struggle is not about an individual. If Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is not available, he has already laid the rules that we must follow. And that rule, as long as he's taking us to Biafra, that's all that matters. As long as he's helping our encouraging our indigenous brothers in other parts of Nigeria that are being killed. Their wives and children are being murdered every day. As long as that happens, our PM will be happy. So we are fully ready. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for the questions. I'll have to bring you down. You took more than 2 minutes. Please let's not go past 2 minutes because we have 30 plus people waiting to ask the questions. Thank you, David, for that. So I'm going to call on Wuba Uchenna. You can go ahead with your questions. Wuba Uchenna, are you there? Mr. Joseph Putin, are you there? If you're not, I'm going to move on to the next person. Shine, baby, are you there? Shine, baby. You have the mic, Shine, baby, are you there? If you're not speaking, I'm moving on to Koki Media. You can go ahead and ask your questions.
Good evening to the COS. And also good evening to the international community, because I'm aware that a couple of them are listening either by allowing themselves to be shown or anonymously, which is great. Once again, kudos to all the Biafrans and all those that have stood with this particular event. I can also confirm that it has been a very beautiful one. The reason for that is I remember when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was adopted, rendition, and kidnapped, we were all in shock. No one should expect nothing less from this evil contraction country known as Nigeria. What I want to say is that the COS have given us the hope, just as Simon has always prepared for this. My question to the COS is, as much as the event of the last couple of days is exactly almost a week now, which is going to be tomorrow, can we all still be I've listened to you before the breakup of the tweet, and I wasn't expecting it to come back, but I realized that it came back, which is very good. The event coming up is a big event, and I'm sure the world is looking forward to that. And that is the major reason why Simon was kept where he is. And I'm very proud that the event is still going ahead. Can we say to the international community that nothing will change? I know you've emphasized on it, and I want all the international media that are listening around the world. The event that is coming up from the 29th up to the 2nd will go ahead as it has always been said by the PM. That's the first question.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Kraken Media, and my greetings to our own Sunday Boho. Thank you so much for what you've been doing with your people. And again, what we do is to make the world a better place, and we will continue to do that. Darkness will never take over light. So the redeclaration of Biafra is a life and death matter. Nobody can tamper with that. As I speak with you, I have over 400 Biafrans that are already inside Finland. Event is as planned. No distraction, no change. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, COS, one more time. And I can also convey that in the last week, Dr. Chief Sunday Igboho is fully behind, the quest for the Biafra. Nothing has changed, and we remain adamant that our cordial relationship will remain as it is. I can speak on his behalf. as a spokesman, and I can tell you that in the last couple of days, we've been speaking behind the closed door. We are fully behind the Biafra, and we will remain fully engaged. Like I have said, that whatever step that the Biafra will take, we will also continue to stay put.
Your heart, it is also okay as you talk right now to put in something, donate something. Again, there is a music that was launched on behalf of the Briggy. I don't know how many of you have seen that. It was launched by Dito. I know I posted it on my wall. Please just go ahead and just subscribe, pay is a minimal fee, and listen to those beautiful music. And then just a way of contributing and promoting what we are doing. So we also do weekly fundraisings, please, anchored by our finance minister. Please also go there and support. There are also thousands of donors privately that I don't have to mention. So again, it's a choice you have to do to make sure Biafrans start going home in 2025. But how we are going to achieve that is based on what you as individuals do right now to make sure we equip our foot soldiers to make sure when this,
whether you are registered or not, you are IPOP because that is where you came from. That is where your ancestors came from. You don't have to register no organization. It's not a political party. We are not a political party. We are the indigenous people of Biafra. That is who we are, and that is who we are going to remain. So please don't ask if one person is member or no member. All of us are member. You don't have to register because it's not a political organization. That is all I want to say. I know our COS is there to make us proud. When Oyendu said, I'm looking for 100 men, the 100 men are here. When Oyendu said, when the women comes in, Biafra is here. Indeed, you can see Biafra is here. Regardless, whoever that can stand in any occasion, whoever will follow. Like our Oyedu said, once you have the truth in your mouth, you spill it out, the whole world will follow you, not just Biafrans. Everybody is panicking because they know that our stand is for the truth and nothing but the truth. That is why he said he's the good guy. And all of us here, we are the good guys, making our nation to excel. Thank you very much. Let me not take time. Thank you, my honorable CIS. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you, our sister. Thank you so much. If you can go ahead and ask your questions. Just one question, please.
Okay, good evening, COS. Good evening, everybody in the house. God bless you all. I have one. I want to inform COS, even Information Minister Mazi Sonia Marawa, the propaganda DOS are doing in the internet. If those are traveling to Finland, if you travel, police will arrest you. That you don't need to go. That is the one that carrying on. Please address it so that people will not be afraid. Please, that is what I'm saying.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Again, now they see that, going to report to the Finnish local police at the dying moment about our PM, and they invited him for security visit as per. Sorry, can you hear me?
Do not unmute yourself when you come on stage. Just stay muted until you call upon. Thank you. Please go ahead.
All right. Thank you so much. So they think, again, just like I've analyzed here before, they think by holding our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, that what we're doing is going to stop or Biafra will not come. And then they failed in that one because when our PM say that the cost of holding holding our leader Nnamdi Kanu is going to be more expensive than the cost of just letting him go. Some people didn't understand what that language meant, but right now it's happening. They're holding Nnamdi Kanu, they have to pay. The other time they reported they're paying like how many millions each day our leader Nnamdi Kanu appears in court. And what is all that money for? Who's losing? That's exactly what our Prime Minister said to them. So I've talked to, again, I can clearly say we have over 400 Biafrans right now in Finland. And anybody listening to the propaganda by this cheap and very, I don't even know how to describe, anybody listening to them, maybe you're not really a true Biafra. True Biafrans, majority of them are already in Finland. I've talked to many people since yesterday. I've been in Finland since almost 2 days ago. So again, please do not pay attention to all these propagandists and what they're doing. Their plan is to collude with the local police to maybe distract our Prime Minister at this period by maybe inviting him and telling him, okay, you're going to stay here briefly just for security reasons. PM is very comfortable. He is very okay. I mean, they're taking his phone is part of the distraction because they think when they take his phone, he cannot communicate to us. He cannot communicate to the angels on ground. But they failed because they didn't know. Like I said, the PM has set up all these structures and he is just waiting for maybe a day like this to come. So one thing I can tell to true Biafrans that those that are still on their way, and many of them are already in Finland, please just ignore those cheap propaganda. Nothing. We stop the redeclaration of Biafra this few days coming, and we all start going home en masse in 2025. Thank you so much.
Black boys don't cry, we just hold it inside till we got no more.
Thank you, Sirius, for that answer. General Comrade, please go ahead with your question. General Comrade, are you there? General.
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, good day. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Who are you?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Yeah, okay. I want to appreciate everybody. And I don't want to ask much questions regarding the declaration day because from what I'm hearing, it shows that everything is being ready. And there will be very big opportunity for those that will attend and those that will watch online. So my happiness is that you have already cleared out that everything will be ready for everyone to see. So I want to ask a few questions like what you say that by God's grace everybody will be going home in 2025. In regards of Biafra government, can Biafra be a parliamentary government or a presidential government like normally we see in the whole world? And another thing is, if our government, if Biafra being established now, if anybody being corrupt, like if any politician being get in corruption or being held or being corrupt, if we do arrest that person, what will be the fate of the person? Because in China now, we have the news that the central bank governor of China was hanged because of corruption. Can we implement such law in Biafra by God's way when Biafra comes? And what type of economy can we be doing in Biafra? Is it a socialism economy or a capitalism economy? Kind of. I just want to ask this kind of question.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. That question just boiled down to one. Our constitution, the Biafra constitution, is going to be released this period that we are in Finland, and I'll just encourage you to grab a copy of that and read it from beginning to end. All this question you answered is going to be there. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I'm going to go to Tuchuku. Go ahead and ask your questions. Please ask your questions straight to your questions, please. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, co-host. Good evening, all the Biafrans in the house. I really want to appreciate our COS for her good work and for everything she has been doing for the Biafrans. The question I would have asked has already been answered because since we already have a book of law that will cover everything, because I wanted to ask about all these people, our brothers who have been making sure that this movement is being destroyed, so that we will not get to our destination. What's going to be maybe what's going to happen at the end? But since we already have the book at hand, our law book that will cover everything. So there is no need of asking such questions. I just want to encourage all Biafrans to make sure that they stand to their feet. There's no need to be afraid of anything. We are all ready to go home, and we are not afraid of the zoo. No matter what they do or what they see, we are not afraid of them. I want everyone to be strong.
Particularly, thank you so much. I'll have to cut you off here because I know you said you don't have any questions. Your questions have been answered, and we have a lot of people waiting. Please do not come up or request if you don't have any questions. Please only come up if you have one. Sorry for cutting you off, Tochukwu, but I have to go to the next person. But thank you for your statement there. Serious, I don't know if you wanted to address them.
Yeah, I think what he said exactly is he already said that once he grabs the Constitution of the United States of Biafra, which we're going to release here in Finland, you will have all that answers. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Please only come up if you have a question. Please, we just need those important questions up here. Thank you. I'm going to pass it to Alobi.
All right. Good evening to the house. Our COS, we thank you for taking up this mantle or stepping in at this time. My question is this. Since our Prime Minister has been arrested or invited, as you said, have you been able to speak to him one-on-one or anybody from the cabinet? Has there been anybody that been able to talk to him or speak with him one-on-one? Thank you.
Thank you so much. I've answered that question before. As of this morning, I have been able to speak with somebody who have direct access to the PM. Remember, he also has his attorneys there. And there are a couple of cabinet members here who has gotten direct information from the Prime Minister as of this morning. One of them is Ogenkere, the Finance Minister. Another one is Imam Maduabo. So these two, and now the third one is Uche, Honorable Uche, the Finland European Union. So these three individuals, I've called their name, they have gotten information from our Prime Minister as of this morning. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Please come up and ask questions that I haven't asked before. If you have any important questions to ask, please come up and ask that question. Do not ask the same question another person already had asked. Okay, so I'm back to Egu. Please go ahead. 2 minutes.
Okay. Thank you all. God bless you all. The Ebu COS. Agumai. Why Kibia? Tekeneng. I'm speaking from South Korea. First of all, I need to make a little highlight from the Najuajuju. This place we are in South Korea. What I'm trying to say now, let it go to the ears of all Biafrans. It says we are still lacking behind. We are still listening from the windows. In this place, they have first class, second class, and third class citizens. The first class citizens are those like me and you contributing, fighting to struggle, during their own struggle to make sure that Koreans have their independence and freedom. Today, they are the first class citizens. Their children and their great children have access to anything benefit from government. So also the second class. The third class citizens are those like the doubting Thomas who are still hanging at the window, those who ran away, those who say it does not concern them, those who are only concentrating on their business. They don't want to contribute anything. And if it must interest you, there's a time that this country I'm living here now, their economy was so bad that they don't even have food to eat. The women of this country have to contribute their jewelry boxes, gold, and donate to government. Government melt and sell and make money to revive the economy. That is what I want to tell those who are lagging behind. If you have never done anything towards this government and towards the acceleration of Biafra, know that you are going to the stage of that third class to fourth class citizen, and there is no mercy for that because that is the law. I leave that to every other one. My question is this. During 2nd of December, I know it's going to be celebration. It is a day of joy. On what mode should Biafrans who are at home be during their own celebration? That is my question. Thank you, and may God bless you and encourage you, energize you more and more. All hail Biafra. Everyone, Umuchileke.
Yeah, thank you so much. I know the media is going to be working on that. There'll be live connections from Biafrans all over the world. Those that were not able to make it to Finland due to one reason or the other. But definitely just I encourage everyone to be on the look for maybe either Zoom or something that is going to come out from the government in respect to connecting Biafrans worldwide. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you. Mm-hmm. I leave my mic. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Batsiriku, for that. We're going to move on to Alpha Dawn. Alpha Dawn, are you there? Please ask your question.
All right. Honorable TOS, good evening from here.
Good evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, you've really motivated us the more, though I'm calling from Canada.
Okay, cool.
It's very nice. You've motivated us all the more. The only thing is this, I'm just asking, I think the question is supposed to go to the media team. Is there a kind of, what do you call it? Roster, kind of a schedule of activities so that one will say from this time to this time, this period to this period, within this whole 5-day program. What and what we should be expecting each of the days. I don't know whether what I asked is okay.
Yes, I think the question is in order. We have an agenda for the program, and I think it's not released to the public yet. So just be on the lookout for that. Yes, there is. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, let him go. He's yeah, that's cool.
I heard is there gonna be a football match, kind of novelty football match?
Alpha. When they ask some question where we say if you get close to person, they go give you crap for head. You know, they for where they do program, it's maybe they carry the program, come put them for media. Maybe they tell what they go do from morning till night, afternoon till night, afternoon, second day, third day. Now, so that they do everything what they do for other places. Or is it because it is a Biafra own that you want us to tell you when Prime Minister will climb the stage, when he will come down from the stage, we should put it on the program in the media. So when they will go for dinner, we'll put the program in the media. When we will sign the document, we put the program in the media. Anybody that eat akara, they put the program in the media. Now they ask question, you know, go ask question where makes sense, so that person will go they listen to you will know, say, oh, you know what you're asking. Imagine the kind of question that you're asking. I better ask something where they're reasonable.
All right, thank you for your comment.
Okay, Alpha Dawn, we're going to move on. Please ask questions that, pertaining to what the COS addressed. I keep saying this and people keep coming up without questions and, giving their food of thanks. We know, just please ask very important questions. All those questions bothering you right now about, the situation and what's going on. Please ask those questions. I'm going to bring someone up now. Just young Brew, young doctor, are you there? Young doctor. Young doctor, if you're not there, I'll just have to bring you down and invite someone else up. Mazi, are you there? Mazi Chibuizi, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you, my beloved sister. Our COS, thank you so much for the job you are doing, stepping up.
Thank you.
Thank you, co-hosts, and thank you each and every one, all protocol observed. Our information minister, the man, AJ Jocks. Thank you, each and every one of you that are holding the line. And I got two questions for you, although it's not it's just because I'm listening everybody asking some questions that are laughable. And I still wanted to brush up the question our sister asked before, Sister Warrior. I wanted to brush because that was a sensitive question because of the way they are crafting, asking that if our Prime Minister is IPOB. That's not what they mean. They're talking about IPOB organization. We no longer organization, we are government. We have graduated from that. We all are still a member of indigenous people, that's for sure. But for the organization, we no longer organization again. Anybody who is in this space need to know this. We have passed when we are carrying placard and go rally. No more rally. We have set up a government. Government have been certified. We voted in the people who are in there. We choose the people who are in there. Every situation that's supposed to take place in the government have been in order. Forget about those people who think they don't want to know, because that's how they always, our black people. If they vote, they will say, don't worry, go let them go vote. Who will go. After all, they still complain. Well, thank you so much. And what I wanted to ask my sister, the COS, is the time they're opening on 29, because I know my flight will get there around it's about 12:40. So those who want to arrest, I am one of them. Let them come and arrest me. I will be there and live on direct. I've already packed my bag. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Again, it's just so funny how people just I call it the lily-livered people. And again, if I don't even, those that I even